Everybody calls the Mini Cooper cute.
Aww.
I mean, it's hilarious because it wasn't built to be cute. It wasn't built for style. It was built out of necessity.
We need it.
They needed something that was small, efficient, and definitely didn't guzzle gas and could still fit 4 people. So we got the Mark I Mini in the late 1950s. However, in the early 2000s, BMW Mini became a thing. I mean, we're talking a car that was built out of necessity.
Do it.
That turned into pure chaos on wheels. So BMW brought us the Mark I Mini Cooper. It came in the chassis codes of R50, R52, and R53. Yeah, the R53, that one was the supercharger. That one was the Mini Cooper S.
Ta-da!
Yeah, you know, the hood scoop.
Ooh!
The whiny blower, that go-kart energy. It feels like you're playing Mario Kart in any city you're in. You've heard about it, but let's talk about it. So quick context. When people say the Mark I BMW Mini, they're talking about the first modern generation Mini Cooper, the R50, the R52, and the R53 family. The hatchback Minis entered production in 2001 and ran through 2006. In late 2006, we got the R52. That was the convertible version that ran through 2008. So you got the R50, which is the Mini Cooper 1. Came hardtop, or you can get it in sunroof with the 5-speed manual or automatic transmission. Pretty base. We then got the R53, which was the supercharged model. Yeah, that was the fun one.
Damn! Woo!
Again, hardtop or sunroof, choice is yours. But that one came with a 6-speed manual. A lot more fun. One more gear for more fun.
More power, baby! Yeah!
The R52 came after the R53 because I guess they weren't thinking about a drop top, but they said, hey, let's have some fun. Give them a drop top.
Don't worry, baby. I'll be gentle.
The Mini took on a persona of its own. Celebrities loved it. It was featured in movies. Well, one movie in particular, The Italian Job. I don't know if you heard of it. It's the reason why I bought the car in the first place. It's all Mark Wahlberg's fault. I'm not gonna lie, Marky Mark, it's your fault.
What? No.
It really wasn't his fault, as a matter of fact, because Charlize Theron was the only one that drove stick shift in the movie. Hey, Miss Theron. The R53 became a driver's choice. It was a great car, especially when you've seen it zipping through LA streets like nobody's business. And driving through the tunnels and then going through the sewerways. It was going crazy and I loved it. I loved every moment of it. And that's why I bought one. And then I bought another one. The R53 Mini Cooper is just different because it's supercharged, not turbocharged. I mean, they had turbo models, but those came later. The supercharged one was the one that they took a risk on.
Look, you gotta take a risk.
It wasn't the most efficient, but it was fun.
Batter the hell out of this thing.
So what does supercharged mean?
Do you want the wisdom?
Yes!
I didn't hear you.
Yes!
Do you need the wisdom?
Yes!
The car comes with instant mechanical feel the moment you put your foot on the throttle.
Put the pedal to the metal, and get that shit going.
Plus you get that supercharger soundtrack. I can't even describe it. You just gotta hear it for yourself. And under the hood, the R53 uses the 1.6 liter W11 engine. The R50 uses the W10. This era is why the people call the Mini a go-kart. quick steering, short wheelbase, and playful chassis. And that's the magic behind it. It didn't need to be the fastest car. It just needed to be the car that made you take the longest way home because it was just so fun to drive. Now, there are some common myths about owning a R53, owning a Mini Cooper, blah, blah, blah. However, let's debunk some of those myths.
All right, let's get it over with.
Myth number one, R53s aren't reliable. Just not true.
Erroneous! Erroneous!
The truth, they are maintenance sensitive though.
Well, now that's true.
Now, if you ignore the cooling system, a bushing, the supercharger service, standard maintenance, oil changes, liquid flushes, things of that nature.
Is that a lot?
You might meet your mechanic spiritually and financially. I'm not gonna lie, because it's gonna cost you.
Well, it's time to pay up, mister.
Myth number two, it's slow. I mean, it's not the fastest. It's about 168 horsepower. Does a 0 to 60 in about 6.9 seconds.
It's not fast and it's not furious.
But there's workarounds. You could do bolt-ons, you get a 15% pulley or a 17% pulley, but you might have to do some configurations to get more power out of it. But you can get your Mini to push, well, your R53 at least, to push about 200, 205 horsepower, which is not bad on that chassis.
I think it's possible.
The truth is, it's quick where it counts. And myth number three, it's a fashion car. No, it's not. Sure, the branding was loud, it was everywhere, but the chassis was legit. You could even track these things. This is where people get it twisted. The Mini is both things at once. It could be a disposable used car, or it could be a future collectible. You just never know. Or you might know, because you're the one buying it. Like I said, it could be a collector's item. Which leads me to the money part of this conversation. Let's go. So, according to an analysis of Burger Trailer results summarized by Motoring File, the average R53 price has more than doubled over the course of the last 6 years. That's not every R53 that's expensive. That's the clean, low mileage examples getting full respect. While, you can still get a used one for, regular degular money. So the translation, the really, really good ones are getting really, really harder to find and the prices are going up. But the really, really beat up ones, yeah, you can find them joints. And yeah, you could probably spend $1,000 and get yourself one. Facebook Marketplace. They there. The good ones are getting scarcer and the market is starting to notice. I'm talking about the JCWs, the GPs. Yeah, that's the Grand Prix versions, which are super rare, are super up there in price. The JCWs, they're up there as well. And if they're super maintained, you're looking at anything well over 5 figures. Maybe even 6. No, I'm kidding. Only 5 figures. Only 5. All right, and here's some little things that can help you make a better decision about getting a R53 if you want one, because you really should get one. I'm just saying, you should get one, because I just bought another one. You should check out the video and the link in the description because I talk about it in that one. But yeah, check it out. Supercharger feel over the turbo feel. Yes, the turbo was created later on in the next generation of the R56 because it was more reliable, blah, 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 but the engine sucked. The R53 gave you a solid engine as long as you took care of it. And that supercharger, as long as you serviced it, it was the greatest feeling in the world when you drive that car. Literally, you hear the car whining as the power continues to grow. The R53 got a facelift in 2004 and got some different features, a little bit more power, just a little bit, to give you some more fun on the streets. So if you're trying to shop for one, the W11 R53 twin tailpipe supercharger whiner, that's the one you want. I'm just saying. The driving experience is analog. You felt the experience of driving a Mini Cooper S. Less screen, more steering, more control. People are starting to treat clean R53s like modern classics. So next time you see a Mini Cooper S and you think, oh, look how cute. Remember, it's a menace on wheels. This thing is just a tiny rebellion underneath that hood. Everything wants to get loose and wants to go crazy. They want to just have fun. That's all they want to do.
Wow, pulling up the hill as well.
Always remember, context matters. You could talk about it, but really talk about it, you know? And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Hit me with a like. If you're feeling generous, subscribe, follow, you know, I'm gonna drop more content. And if you want the next episode, do me a favor, drop it in the comments, all right? Let me know what topic y'all wanna talk about, whether it's streetwear, cars, food, pop culture, anything, like whatever it is. Like, I'm always down to talk about it. I am an inquisitive person. My teacher always told me that because I always had a question. But I didn't ask for like homework at the end of class or anything because I didn't want nobody throwing paper at me. I'm just saying.
That's it for class today, y'all. Hold on. Mr. Reese, what's up? You collect the homework.
You've heard about it, but we could talk about it. Like for real. All right? I'm out of here. Peace.